Ladies and gentlemen, a former member, or will always be, once a Marine, always a Marine, a proud serviceman in our United States military, serving the United States Marine Corps. The Devil Dogs must have been where he got all that fortitude to allegedly stone a wild hog that was charging and attacking his dog. Ladies and gentlemen, the owner of Texas Point Outdoors, Mr. Reed Coleman. Reed, how's it going, bud?
Good, man. Good to see you, Paul. Thanks for the intro. I really that's a great intro. I need to record that and play it back for my wife.
We'll send we'll
She'll
send we'll,
appreciate that.
we'll send that over to you and see how everybody likes it. Hey,
Yeah,
do you like my hat? What do you think about this hat here?
I know. I saw that. I need to get you. I need to get you a mug. I've got some new mugs in finally, and I meant to send one out over the holidays. I told my wife because we got some extras in stock. I know at one point you were looking for them, and I said I was going to send one to you and Chris as well. And life just got in the way. So I need to get your home address and get you one out for having me on and everything else you've done.
Not a problem. Hey, you got those really slick guitars, and I know you have a multitude of projects going on, but tell everybody about another venture that you have and those guitars because they're looking real slick, man. And of course, we live here in the Austin area, the greater Austin area, live
Yeah.
musical of the capital, as they say. So talk a little bit about that and what those guitars are and your other venture that you have going on.
Yeah, I've got. I don't know if you can see. There's quite a bit, and then
Well,
on this wall
those
too,
are
there's quite a bit
nice.
over here too, and the whole room's just covered. But yeah, I'm kind of in the. I just started last fall, like a little company side project called Live Oak Guitar Company. Right now it's on Facebook, and what we do and what I need to get back into. I just haven't had a chance to buy many guitars, and um, part of the problem is when I buy a guitar instead of selling, I want to keep it. So, but what the business model is. So I became a dealer for a guitar company and bought some of their surplus guitars, and then in turn had like a raffle system for these guitars. So let's say I've got maybe $400 or $500 guitar that I got. And I may auction off, you know, let's see, whatever the math is. Let's say 20 spots at um, $50 a spot, or I've done less expensive guitars, maybe 20 spots at $25 a guitar, as just to build in a profit margin for myself. So somebody had the chance to win a nice guitar for 25 bucks. And it's all done automatic number generator online, Facebook Live raffle drawing. So I did one of those and I sold a bunch. I ended up selling a lot of them. Um, I'm on Reverb as a site where I sell the guitars, but I need to get back on that Facebook Live because I did have some good success. It's just building that base,
Right.
and I had a couple that I auctioned off, but then I actually took some off the latest auction because I ended up selling them on Reverb, which is it's kind of like a eBay for guitars type place. So with that and all the other side projects and my main primary jobs for my companies, it's a
Yeah,
lot going
Jobs
on.
is right.
I stay busy though. That's it's kind of we've all got our side gigs. You've got yours. That's I'm really enjoyed watching, and that's what it's all about.
So Reed, I was trying to send James that video, this infamous video, but your site was private, so I didn't want to tread on there. So tell me a little bit about that video that's well known about you protecting your great looking dog and protecting yourself, and what are the details, like where was this at and how
Yeah,
did you find yourself in that situation?
it's so I live in Georgetown. We're on 5 acres, but we back up to the Williams County Park. If anybody's familiar with that, and Williams County Park's like 800 acres, and there's a bunch of trails back there, mountain bike trails, walking trails. So this is about 4 years ago. My wife and my kids and our two dogs at the time. It was that we were watching the Texas Tech bowl game, and it was halftime. So we decided to go on a walk. Texas Tech was probably losing because they're pathetic. Let's get real here.
Playing tonight, though. Playing tonight.
Basketball is playing tonight. That was football. Basketball, I'm looking forward to that one. Let's talk about that. Anyways,
We
we
will.
went on a walk, and our dogs took off, and we just hear them barking like crazy in the distance, and I'm just like, oh crap. Let me go get them. They probably cornered some wild animal. Well, we come around the bend, and I see both dogs. Actually, my wife called for our one dog. It's not the hunting dog, and she ran out of there, and she was out of breath. And so my other dog, the hunting dog, my dog Tucker, which is kind of the inspiration for Texas Point Outdoors and a lot of our hats, that you can see him right here.
Yeah, that's what I was
Uh,
telling James. He has that dog on his logo.
yeah, that was the inspiration for Texas Point Outdoors. Um, so that dog, my dog Tucker, is just going at it with this wild hog, and the hog was probably about his same height, but clearly a lot larger. And I've seen hogs out there in the past, never during the day, but over the years, it's just gotten worse and worse as more development encroaches upon us. That these hogs are kind of pushed out, and even in broad daylight. And we've even had them tear up our yard. But this was the first I've seen them during the day, and so I mean, I didn't have a gun or anything like that. It's just a family walk, middle of the day.
Right.
So I picked up a softball-sized rock, and I was gonna just kind of toss it at this hog, thinking it might run off. Well, if you ever had dealt with wild hogs, they're very aggressive animals. So, anyways, my dog and
Vicious.
this hog are just going at it, going at it. My dog's barking at it. It's charging my dog, and I'm just videotaping it because I'm thinking this is pretty cool. I mean, you don't see them during the day, you know.
Right.
And out of nowhere, this thing just charged me. And I've got it on video, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And I had this softball-sized rock in my hand, and to the life of me, I can't remember how it happened, but I just kind of like swung like a underhand softball pitch. It connected, I guess, on the face of this hog, and knocked it out cold. I mean, I'm pretty sure I didn't kill it. Knocked it out cold, beat it with a stick, and then, or more like a club, and then got the hell out of there. And my dog had been lacerated on its hindquarters. I mean, it ended up getting 13, 14 stitches.
Whoa.
So, my wife and kids are freaking out.
Yeah.
This is a family dog. It's a hunting dog, but it's a family dog.
Mm-hmm.
They're freaking out. We take it to the vet, and I told the vet, what had happened. And I was like, I got it on video too. And he's like, no kidding. Can you send me that video? And I was like, yeah. So I sent him the video. He goes, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. You're getting 25% off today. So they stitched at my dog. He said, but you're lucky. I mean, other dogs we've had in here, they've been eviscerated, completely torn apart.
Reed, are
So
you
I went back
secretly
later and I couldn't find the thing. I went back with a pistol. So
Reed,
couldn't find
are
it.
you secretly Deadshot from DC Comics? No, seriously.
It's a 1 in a million deal, my friend. I don't know how it happened. Since then, my friends would send me videos of people getting charged, men being charged by hogs and just being sliced up. So that kind of helped propel the Texas Point Outdoors Instagram, because I had all these videos and pictures of my hunting trips, and that one, I think I had uploaded on YouTube to like not a Texas Point Outdoors YouTube channel, different channel at the time.
Right.
And I looked at it the other day, it had like 35,000 views, and it's pretty funny. You go through the comments and read people, just it's always like positive and negative comments. You can never get a full, everybody to agree, but that was kind of what launched the Instagram to 10,000 followers, whatever it is. And then also kind of helped propel Texas Point Outdoors, which it's just something fun we do. It was really started as a way to kind of keep track of all my hunting outdoor adventures, hunting, fishing, you name it, and just kind of keep it in one concise place. And then we thought, oh, let's make some hats and T-shirts, and we can sell those. And we've had some decent success selling a lot of those. And so yeah, that's kind of where that all started and where it came about. And obviously, you've got the straw hat that we had. That those will be good for summertime.
So you're telling me that you're sharp shooting, rock chunking, wild hog destroying, family dog protecting, eagle eye just destroyed and obliterated this hog and launched a huge corporation like Texas Point Outdoors?
I wouldn't say it's a huge corporation, but
it's big to me.
It's a nice side gig, and we sell a few hats here and there, and like anything, it's just ups and downs and challenges of business, and so it's just something fun we do. So
let's get into these Red Raiders.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Quarterfinals, Big 12 championship tourney going on 8:30 p.m. tip off. What do the Red Raiders look like this year? They looked great 2 years ago, going all the way to the final. What do they look like now?
And I actually went to that game. So the last national championship game, I was there. I saw the Final Four on that. So diehard Red Raider. My wife and I both went to Tech. This year, I mean, they're good. They're not great. They've had some decent success the past couple of games. They got destroyed by Baylor. Their big weakness is they can't guard the perimeter like they have in years past. And so Baylor torched them. I think Baylor put up some kind of Big 12 record, or it was a Maceo Teague had his like a personal record, 10 for 12 from the 3-point line against Baylor our last game. They've been kind of up and down. They're starting to kind of get their stride just in time. Playing Texas tonight, they've been fortunate enough to beat Texas 7 out of the last 8 times and twice this year. But it's tough to beat a team 3 times in a row. So and Texas is a very talented team, but I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be a good game tonight. I mean, some teams you just match up better with, but then again, beating a team 3 times in a row, well, that's tough. I don't know.
I'm definitely looking forward to that tip-off tonight. I saw that West Virginia game earlier today and how Oklahoma State just really pulled away late. And West Virginia tried to make that comeback, late into the game, but just didn't have enough. Texas Tech tonight favored by 1.5 points. You like that bet, or you think that UT?
I mean, if you go like some past performance, that's about right. Yeah, I mean, Vegas, there's a reason they nail those things every time. That's about right.
All right, I'm rooting for the Red Raiders tonight, just for you, Reed.
Appreciate that.
I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you, sir.
I always like to ask people, what do they want to leave the people with? What would you like to leave the people with tonight before we part ways?
Well, first off, go Red Raiders. Let's root
Guns
for them.
up.
Even though we're in Central Texas, and I did grow up a Longhorn fan, but get outdoors, go enjoy outdoors. That's, for me anyways, it just kind of, when I started off as a younger kid, it was all about hunting and killing things like that. But now as I've gotten older, I just enjoy being outside, and it kind of calms you. So whatever you can do to get outdoors, mountain biking, anything, get out there and just enjoy what Mother Nature's provided.
Yeah. Producer James, he's a local angler at our local city park pond that we get to frequent. So hopefully no GWs will be out there giving him a hard time. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to go get your merchandise for Texas Point Outdoors, there's a link in the description. If you're a wild hog, make sure you steer clear of Mr. Reed Coleman. And for everybody else, go out and support your local outdoors. Mr. Reed Coleman, thank you very much for your time tonight, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Hey, thanks, Paul. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
All right, Mr. Reed Coleman. Man, dude, that's so fun. What'd you think about that video?
That's pretty nuts, man.
It's a pretty intense video, isn't it?
That's pretty nuts, to say the least. Definitely.